Are we live? Yes, people, we are live. Welcome back to AN Sports for the Premier League Game Week 5 review. A very happy week for me this week. I mean, not so much for the Arsenal man then, but and the Chelsea man then. But listen, we're here to discuss. We're here to talk. I can see these man's facial expressions already. They're about to start. I will get there in a bit, people. But I want to ask you quick questions on the Ballon d'Or first. But guys, on your way in, first and foremost, make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in. Sub to the channel. We're trying to get to 450 subs by the end of this week. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic, guys. Big up to AFC always as well. Big up Ickman, big up the panel. Yes, big up to you. Big up to you, AFC always. Big up my guy. Josh and Jack are here to discuss the weekend. How are you lads doing? I can tell Josh is absolutely fuming. And Jack, well, talk to me, lads. How are you men doing?
I'll let Jack go first. No, nothing to say. That sums up our weekend.
Oh, man. Glasgow unbeaten in 17, haven't lost a game since April. That is crazy, you know. Crystal Palace as well. Oh, but Ruben Amorim, it takes time. But 8 wins in 8 months is okay. It's a process. Well, Glasgow's not with Crystal Palace, mate. So, yeah, there you go. But anyways, that's question Ballon d'Or. Jack, I'll let you start first on this one. Ballon d'Or. I mean, I want to know your thoughts on the recent rankings because I'm seeing João Neves ahead of McTominay. Sorry, João Neves behind McTominay. I'm seeing Vitinha behind McTominay. Fabian Ruiz behind McTominay. These men won the quad. João Neves and Vitinha won the Nations League with Portugal. So, but yeah, I want to know your thoughts, man. Talk to me, bro.
To be honest, realistically, for the Ballon d'Or, realistically, it has to be Dembele who wins it because obviously he won Ligue 1. I think he won the Coupe de la Ligue, won the Champions League. He's won essentially all of the accolades he could have won this season, apart from Club World Cup.
Did
he win the Coupe de France?
Yeah, Coupe de France because Coupe de la Ligue is no longer there, and Super Cup.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So he's won the French Super Cup. He's won Ligue 1. He's won Coupe de France. Missed out on the Nations League, obviously, to Spain, and missed out on the Club World Cup because, well, Cole Palmer masterclass in the final. But yeah.
Josh.
Ballon d'Or. I mean, I haven't seen the rankings, but you say that McTominay ranks ahead of the likes of Vitinha and who was the other fella? João Neves,
Vitinha, and
and if I'm not mistaken, they're both Portuguese. They won the Nations League on top of the quadruple for PSG. So surely, if we're bringing trophy logic into account, if we're basing this off of how the Ballon d'Or has been won over the recent years, the top 11 should be all PSG players that won the quadruple.
Agreed.
I don't think there's any debates to be had there. I mean, obviously Salah, Yamal, Rafinha, they can get in and around those areas, but they shouldn't be anywhere near the podium, in my opinion. It should be a PSG clean sweep. But I mean, you've said already that's not going to be the case. So, French football, well, journalists in general, a bit thick in the head, evidently, as we've seen over the last few years. I'd love to know who the English journalist is who gets to vote at the Ballon d'Or. Genuinely, I'd like to know his way of thinking because that's probably a big reason why McTominay's in the top 10 or wherever he is.
That explains it. To be fair, it's the English journalism that screws everything up. It's the delusional English journalism. That's what I would say.
Oh yeah, British player, used to play for England's arguably biggest club. Naturally, he's going to get a higher ranking. Simple. And listen, I'm not discrediting McTominay whatsoever. But at the end of the day, when you have a club that has won the quadruple, and players who played for that club also won the Nations League with Portugal, their national team.
You should all be in the top 10.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But then again, Messi won the Ballon d'Or. Messi won the World Cup in 2022.
Nuno Mendes has to be in there, bro. Nuno Mendes is arguably the best left back in the world right now as well.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes. Yeah. Well, but also because of as Josh said, the Nations League and whatnot. Like he has to be up there. Same with as you mentioned beforehand, João Neves, as well. Yeah.
Listen, me and Aquavin have talked about the Nations League plenty of times, discussing its validity and whether it's integral and whatnot, whether it's valid. But at the end of the day, it's an international tournament. We've seen over the last few years how important international tournaments have suddenly become in Ballon d'Or rankings. So, why are the Portuguese PSG players occupying the podium? I don't know.
PSG players said, although the PSG said that they weren't going to attend the Ballon d'Or ceremony as well, didn't they? They said they weren't going to attend. They said that only Dembele and Nasser Al Khelaifi is going to be at the ceremony, I think.
Yeah, obviously Dembele's injured, and I think PSG are playing Marseille tonight, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think their match got postponed yesterday and then got moved today. I think they got moved today ahead. I think it was because of like the rain or something like that. That's why the heavy rain. But even then, like even if you're not attending, some players can still win it even if they don't attend, because you know what it is. They probably what it is before this, and Jack will probably side with me on this one. They used to film the interviews and the presentations prior to the ceremonies and prior to the announcement, because remember Ronaldo in his two France football Ballon d'Ors, they've won the last two, 2016 and 2017 that he won, right? They were filmed prior to the announcement. The announcement just happened at another time because they finished filming everything. They finished everything. I'm trying to say. So Luis Enrique could still have an interview lined up for the how do you say it, for the ceremony. But even then I question, like, if he's not there and they don't give it to him, if the people that Agassi have listed on here don't win their respective awards, surely it's definitely no one's gonna forever pay attention to this award no more. It's gonna be completely scrapped. Has to be, surely. I miss it more when it was FIFA. But Jack, you can side me this one, bro. You know what I
mean? Wait, sorry. Please can you repeat what you said there? Sorry.
They used to film the interviews before the ceremonies, and if they don't, and if the players at Augustia and the people of Augustia have listed don't win their respective awards, they're gonna I think in my opinion it should be completely scrapped, and it should be completely like, no one takes it seriously no more. It's done. It's dead. The award will be dead. Like it won't be taken seriously no more.
Well, I think it's lost a lot of credibility in the first place due to recent shenanigans. I mean, the fact that they completely robbed Lewandowski in 2020 was my reason for not taking it as seriously. Obviously, there's other controversial Ballon d'Or winners that have happened previously. But I feel like, as a whole, the Ballon d'Or, at the end of the day, it's never going to lose its credibility. I mean, it's the most iconic trophy, individual award a footballer can win.
No, it's France football, mate. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or is the most iconic, the most influential, however you want to say it, individual award that you can win as a football player. I mean, whether rightly or wrongly, I don't think it's ever going to lose its validity. I don't think it's ever going to lose its credibility. We may disagree with the votes and whoever wins it, whoever gets positioned where, but ultimately it's never going to lose its influence. And that's not a problem for me. That's not a problem for me. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's a bunch of journalists voting who the best player in the world is. Why is it taken seriously in the first place?
To be fair,
just get on with your days.
It's always been a journalist. It's always been a journalist award. It's always been a journalist voting system, I think. But then, like, there used to be less rumors, less speculation of who won it. But nowadays, with the power of social media, you've got leaks and everything. You've got everything. You know what I'm trying to say? And in my opinion, nowadays, it's more popularity contest. It's more popularity like award. It's no longer like it's not like an award that you think maybe, oh wow, he's won the Ballon d'Or. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, Benzema deserved his. I wholeheartedly agree with Benzema deserving his. But Rodri winning it last year or Vinny Jr. who won the double with Real Madrid, who was the best player on that team. I'm sorry, just because you won the Euros does not make you the best player. And if you win something with Man City, that's fine. The treble, I can understand if Rodri would have won it in the treble year. But nowadays, I can go back to the years of when Germany won the World Cup, when France won the World Cup, when Spain won the World Cup. Why don't you give the Ballon d'Ors to those players who won it then? The best players who were in those nations, because then I question. Oh, Messi won it for Argentina. Okay, so you give Rodri for the Euros. So why don't you give it to the player who won the Euros in 20? So they gave it to Ronaldo who won the Euros in 2016, but you don't give it to Germany and this and that. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So all of a sudden, national football is now the be all end all for the Ballon d'Or now, isn't it? Because they gave it to Messi back in 2023. They gave it to such and such. Sorry, bro. Go on.
No, we've had a few cases of international bias already. I think Ronaldo won it in 2002.
Yes.
But I think he only got about 4 La Liga goals because he was injured for the most part. He only started performing in the World Cup, which went a long way towards his nomination and ultimate victory. Listen, I don't know what noise that's coming from, but yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, it's happened before. It's going to happen again. I feel like too much emphasis has been placed on international football. I mean, you see, for example, Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or in 2024. Yes, he won the Euros, he won the Premier League, but he got knocked out by Vinicius Junior's Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. He got hooked at half time in the Euros final for Martin Zubimendi when the score was 0-0 at that point. Like, he deserves it more in 2023 than anyone. Won the treble, won the Nations League, scored the winner in the Champions League final. But hey, World Cup means everything, doesn't it? So, yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, I'd just like to also point out that in 2010, I think the Ballon d'Or was given to Messi, if I recall. Even
yeah,
it was Messi, I recall. But like the thing was, Schneider won a treble with Internazionale di Milano. Iniesta literally scored a winner in the World Cup final. And Barcelona were knocked out to Inter. I think it was like 1-0 on aggregate, something like that. Under Mourinho and 3-2. My bad. I knew it was a 1-goal deficit right thereabouts. But realistically, that year it should have been Schneider who won the Ballon d'Or. And there's been loads of other examples. 2018, I'd give Modric a bit of leeway, to be fair, because he got to the Champions League final. He won the Champions League. He got to the World Cup final. Realistically, that year it should have been Griezmann, I'd say, because he won the Euro. He won the Europa League. Sorry, what am I saying? He won the Europa League. He won the UEFA Super Cup against Modric's Real Madrid. Won the World Cup. So like it is. But just as Josh is saying, like the Ballon d'Or is just really weird in terms of like how it's decided. Like if you win the World Cup in a certain year, you should win it. If it's say like the best player on said team, but if say another team's won the treble, then that also has to be brought to the fore as well. So yeah.
Do you know what it is, bro? Sorry to cut in. Yeah, I just need to quickly say this. Now they've changed it from it's no longer a yearly thing. It's a season thing now. They're doing it for a season now, and they're not doing it for end of year. They used to do it every single January. Do you remember? Every single January, the Ballon d'Or ceremony would be held. Every single January. And now it's just being held in October because you can't win anything after. I lie. You can, but unless you're in that competition. But at the same time, it's just I question why do you even do it season? Why can't you do it for a year? If you were to give Messi the 2022 Ballon d'Or, forget season 2022 Ballon d'Or, I'd understand that. But Erling Haaland deserved the 2022-2023 season based off of the season alone. Based off the season alone, he deserved it because he won the treble. Right? But they've changed it to a season thing now, and they still gave Messi the Ballon d'Or. if you were to give Messi a Ballon d'Or, you should have done it in a year, not in a season. Because in a season, what did Messi do apart from the World Cup? Nothing. Erling Haaland won Manchester City their first ever treble, and was the top scorer, I think, in the Champions League. So it was so hard to argue against either. Okay, Rodri or Haaland, whoever you can pick your poison, whatever it is, pick whoever you want. You know, I just find it weird. I just really find it weird now. You know what I mean? I don't, bro. I'm talking about year, not season. Season, Haaland deserved it. Year, fine, Messi. Because now they've changed it to season. It should be yeah, Lewandowski as well. Lewandowski as well. I'm not hating.
I guarantee you, if Messi was favourite to win the Ballon d'Or in 2020, it would not have been cancelled. But that's another debate.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. I'm not hating on Messi. Not once did I say I was hating on Messi. I'm just saying the years of the Ballon d'Or that should have been won by the years that players won the trophies. Haaland won the treble. Why is there no Ballon d'Or for that? Lewandowski, treble. Where's his Ballon d'Or?
Schneider, treble, World Cup finals.
Exactly.
The Ballon d'Or winner that year got smashed 4-0 by Germany. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Disappeared against Inter Milan in the semis.
Talk, bro. You know what I mean? Haaland won 2022, 2023 best men's player, to be fair. FIFA is more accurate with their picks. Because they gave Vinny Jr. the best men player. They gave Vinny Jr. the best player. But what do I know? Messi scored not. Yeah, that year I agree. Messi deserved it. For that alone, fair enough. Messi, fair enough. I can't argue against that. 91 goals across the whole year, never been done before. Hard to argue against that.
Oh,
right?
Ranveer, your previous comment about would you rather win the Ballon d'Or or the World Cup for your team, country? Much rather the World Cup.
Yeah, come on. It's
World
more
Cup.
More team game. More team game here. It's got to be World Cup. Look at the on-store winners. Let's pull it up again. It's very interesting. Mane 2018-19. I never heard of it, to be fair, the on-store.
On-store is like the 11. I assume it's like, what do you call it? Like the gold. Yeah. Technically, it means gold 11 if you translate it literally. So I assume it's just like, realistically, it's just like the best team from Europe. Best,
is that true, by the way?
Starting 11.
Palmer,
I don't know. Wait, what? Okay.
Really?
The greatest Englishman since Horatio Nelson, everyone. The way everyone builds him up.
Oh, man.
No open play goals flipping January. And he broke that record like early in the season, but shy.
Let's change topic, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want it to anger me for the show. It's really angering me already. The Ballon d'Or talk. All right, final top three. Josh, say something before. You want to say something?
Me?
You want to say something just now?
Well, I think Yamal will finish second to Dembele, and I think either Rafinha or Kvaratskhelia will finish third. You can interchange them too.
Dembele number one for me. Number two, Rafinha. 3, Yamal. If we're gonna go off that, honestly, no, Nuno Mendes.
It's a shout.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot. But Ballon d'Or, best ability, accomplishments, and performances in the season. Leo, most man of the matches, most goals and assists, World Cup, and league title deserved. If you're talking about 2022 alone, I kind of agree.
Why did he win the 2021 Ballon d'Or then?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? It's just illogical.
He didn't even win the league with Barcelona. He won the.
He scored 6 league goals with PSG. That's it. Although he just moved to PSG when the voting was going on. I think he won the Copa America. Won the Copa del Rey, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, it's nonsense. Just
Dembele.
I mean, what Chelsea won the Champions League. I mean, but probably should have been a Chelsea player, maybe a Man City player.
Jorginho won the best men's player in 2021, but got third in the Ballon d'Or. I think they co-joined UEFA with the Ballon d'Or now. That's what Ram was saying earlier. They co-joined it, I think. Yeah, I mean, sorry, Jack. You want to say anything?
Anyway, my take is for the Ballon d'Or, realistically, Dembele, and then I'd say Kubica, Kvaratskhelia, then Nuno Mendes, and then outside shout Rafinha and Yamal. But
And you're
if Dembele doesn't win it this season, like Jesus Lord.
FIFA best men's player is the standalone now, no merging. Whereas we're gonna move on to the Premier League show now. Josh and Jack, Arsenal won, Manchester City won. I think missed opportunity for you guys there, in my opinion. And trust me, bro, I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and I'm fuming at that. I really needed you guys to win on Sunday. I really needed you guys to win because you know me. If you guys would have won, right, we'd be above Man City. But now we're level with them on points. But goal difference says otherwise. But guys, Jack, I'll let you go first actually. Last comment, no Salah.
Christ above.
Yeah.
Christ above. Like, first of all, the lineup was a bit perplexing because Trossard was starting on the left-hand side, and you'd expect potentially Eze to be starting or Eze to be in midfield instead of Marino. But Marino's been in good sort of form. And like when City just broke through, opened a scoring 9 minutes in, just like they did against us at Etihad last season, like the defending on transition, it was literally from our corner or something like that. And Haaland gets a ball, pass up to Reinders. Reinders runs out like 60, 70 yards up the pitch and then passes it off to Haaland. Gabriel's in no man's land. He should be actually marking Haaland. Sorry, just hit my computer there in frustration because of the result yesterday.
You're good. I do understand.
Like, what is Gabriel doing in that sort of position? Just lets Haaland get through. Bam, 1-0. You just think, okay, yeah, City are probably just going to not capitalize, but score two more. And they had a chance in the second half when Haaland was through. Eze luckily got back, sort of tried to put Haaland off, but good save from Raya, and then Eze just like outside of a boot just clears it over corner to City. And then like I was discussing with like two of my family members during the match in terms of like they were saying that I was good football, like come on, keep having faith, but like in transition we couldn't get the ball into the box. Like none of our crosses were actually working because Donnarumma, because he was just getting to it, and City players were just blocking all of our shots and whatnot. And okay, yeah, we got the equaliser in like the 4th minute stoppage time. As a great ball through to Martinelli, second goal in 2 goals in 2 games for him off the bench. But realistically, where have the standards gone? Like, you're chasing a Liverpool team who are now 5 points clear because of that result, and yeah, we've gone unbeaten against City again, but that doesn't mean shit when you aren't going to get over the line. You're not going to win. You haven't won a league for 22 years, essentially, going on this season. We don't win it, which is probably going to be the case because Liverpool will go back to back. But it's just disgraceful spending £1 billion, which is sort of money that the US gives to other sort of countries in terms of munitions, and you can't win a trophy over a 5-year span. Okay, yeah, we won a Community Shield back in 2020, but that's literally the English Super Cup. It doesn't mean shit. Anyway, I'll pass it over to Josh. Yeah.
Round of applause for Don Mikel Arteta. Chat, Jack Ackerman, can you translate or can you tell me how to say Lego head cunt in Spanish, please? Because I feel like that is a very, very useful phrase I want to use. Yeah? I was
I can say
fucking
like
fuming with that.
like
Yeah. Listen, yeah. I was driving back from Brighton. Yeah. The fucking Dartford tunnel, yeah, delayed by an hour because some idiot crashed it. Well, they didn't crash. They delayed their lorry by about an hour in the tunnel to Essex, yeah. So I was already getting my fucking head hot then. And then when I'm driving all the way back, I see the fucking team sheet. And I'm
So
thinking, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you starting? I predicted he'd start a front three. I was hoping to God I was wrong, but he didn't
he
fucking
was
do it, did he? What? Marino, Zubamendi, Declan Rice against 2025 Manchester City. You put that absolute pillock Trossard on the left. You drop Eze to the bench. You throw Saka on at half time because you realise, oh, I've made a mistake here. You fucking idiot. 5 years, lads. £1 billion spent, nearly. £1 billion. You can't even provide me one Carabao Cup. You can't provide me one fucking Carabao Cup.
Europa League.
I would kill for a Carabao Cup. Genuinely, mate. If we win the Carabao Cup, yeah, I'm coming onto this stream absolutely plastered, yeah. Because I'll be the fucking happiest man on the planet.
So would I.
This guy, no, mate, honestly, yeah, like, the mentality was there from the start. People talk about celebrating the equaliser. I don't buy into that. Man City did the exact same thing last year. What sums up the mentality for me is Saliba deciding to stop the fucking game when fucking Rangers was lying on the floor pretending he's been shot. You do not win league titles if you constantly bitch about and provide fucking leeway for your title rivals.
Same.
We're 5 games into the league season and we're 5 points behind the fucking leaders. We're nearly £1 billion spent on this fucking cunt of a manager, yeah? Who wins absolutely fuck all, can't get over the line to save his kids' lives. He's a fucking useless bastard, and I have no idea where he gets his cult following from. If this was Thierry Henry that was hired back in 2019, yeah, and he nearly won us the league in 2023 and 2024, and he got us to the Champions League semi-final last year, I would understand why the fan base has some leeway towards him, because he's a club legend, delivered us Premier League titles, FA Cups, whatever. What the hell has Mikel Arteta done to provide this support? Please tell me. And listen, I'm going to talk about the game in a minute, yeah, but please, somebody tell me. How the hell do you still back this cunt? Please tell me. Because I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. And genuinely, I'm a bit all over the place, Akadin. You know I've been quite, on the edge over the last few days in terms of football.
I would have lost it if Man United lost on the weekend. I'd have lost it like you, bro. I'd have been worse, bro. Trust me. Don't worry about it, man.
You know, like, Agastia knows all that. Like,
I'm frustrated you drew as well. I needed you guys to win. That's how much
listen.
I'm not even
I've been arguing with people on social media over the last few days, and I know it's not what you're supposed to do. But this club is really starting to fuck me off. Why have you, out of all the managers we could have hired in 2019, why did he hire a rookie? Out of all the managers in world football, why have you provided this guy with £1 billion? Please, listen, I'm shaking as I'm talking right now because I really cannot understand it. And you want me to get onto the game, fucking shit performance. I do not give a shit if Pep Guardiola recorded the lowest amount of possession ever in a management game he's managed, yeah. I do not give a fuck if Arsenal are the first team that Guardiola has failed to beat in 5 consecutive games. I do not give a fuck, yeah. Man City, for 93 minutes, their game plan worked tremendously. And you know why it worked tremendously? Because this fucking idiot cannot coach an attack. Okay? This is, oh my god, this guy, like, the fact that you bring on Eze and Saka at half time, something he never usually does. I guarantee you, if Haaland didn't score that goal and we were going into the break 0-0, neither of those two players would have come on. This manager is reactive. He is not proactive. He is a see you next Tuesday. I cannot wait to see the back of him. And yes, we may drop below second in the league, but I guarantee you, under a proper manager who's been there and done it and won it before, we'll fucking add some trophies to our cabinet with the squad we have. In my opinion, we've got the best squad in the Premier League. We've got one of the best squads in Europe. but we've got a fucking idiot for a manager that cannot bring anything out of them in terms of trophies won. And I'm sorry, after 5 years, third biggest club in England, well, in terms of trophies, third biggest club in England, third most trophies in England, most trophies out of any club in London. And not even that, the amount of resources that we have and have spent on this manager. And he's won fuck all in 5 years. 5 precious years of me and Jack's lives, for example, where we've bottled trophy after trophy. He needs to go. I'm sorry. You know I've wanted him out since December 2020. I was so angry, yeah. Normally I listen, no matter what the result is, I listen to Arteta after the game. I listen to the punditry after the game to see if I can add anything else to my insight, yeah. I switched it off after the final whistle. I was absolutely fucking fuming.
That's what I do.
And listen, yeah, like Martinelli, fantastic finish. Eze, that is why he should have started. What a pass. But I guarantee you next week, when we travel to St James's Park for our annual 1-0 defeat in the league, he's going to start Zubimendi, Rice and Marino in midfield. And he'll probably start Martinelli on the left instead of Eze.
Yep.
Because this manager is a stubborn prick. Okay, I'm sorry. He is. And I'm sick of it, honestly.
I can't lie to you, bro. The mentality of Arsenal is literally dead in the mud. Deep in the mud. Yeah. It's embarrassing how you guys decided to concede a goal. Sorry, not concede a goal, excuse me. Do you know what it is, bro? You started off the game so strong. You were winning the ball back. You were winning tackles. You're doing everything you could. And then the first counter-attack Man City launch, what happens? They score. Why? Because
game plan out the window.
The game plan out the window. There you go. City score, and that's the game plan done. Because you know why? It forced them to sit back with 11 men behind the ball. Pep defended very, very well. And Pep, you know, it's the first time I've ever seen Pep do this, by the way, defensive football. I've never seen Pep do it in my life. Not even against Man United. Against Man United, he struggled to defend. He kept attacking. Neither got the result. City should have wasted. In my opinion, City should have gone to the corner and wasted time. That's what they didn't do. That's the one thing that I think they made a mistake. Donnarumma. Sometimes the keeper has to come out of his line because he needs to try and, you know, in case he can win the ball. I think he failed that. But listen, that's a great finish from Martinelli. Get the ball back and go to the halfway line. Stop knee sliding when it's 1-1 with 4 minutes to go. You're wasting time. Get the ball back. Get to the halfway line and get a grip and get to move on. They didn't do that, and they drew the game 1-1, and that's what sums up the mentality at your football club. And this is no disrespect, and this is no diss to you guys. This is just utterly dead. Utterly dead. And that's the one thing. It's the one thing I have in English football nowadays. The mentality is so dead with all these players. Yes, sure, fine, celebrate, but don't go over the top.
This is what I was going to say, Ackerman. Like, Zubimendi grabbed the ball, but Ruben Diaz pushed him back into the net to stop him getting to the halfway line. Man City celebrated the exact same way last year, celebrating a draw against 10 men. Yeah. So I'm not going to have a go at the players when we've been struggling for 93 minutes and Martinelli pops up with a wonderful goal. Yeah. Like I said, the issue for me, the lack of mentality was shown through the lineup. The lack of mentality was shown through Saliba deciding to kick the ball out when it was so obvious that Rangers was playing for time in the first half. That is where the mentality soured for me. Really, this club, we are 23 years next year without a league title. Never won the European Cup. Haven't won the League Cup in about 32 years.
32 years. Well, 93. Going on 33 if we don't win it this season.
Yeah, haven't won a trophy in going on 6 years. But you're kicking a ball out for a Man City player who isn't even injured. You fucking clown. I would have started Mosquera. I would have brought Saliba back for the Port Vale game, given him the 60-odd minutes.
Yeah.
I thought Saliba looked quite sloppy. Listen, Zubimendi, Nottingham Forest brace aside, I don't see how it's an upgrading party as a footballer, and I'm being totally honest here. I've said it before, especially after Anfield. Gyökeres, listen, the poor fucker gets no service. And I understand the frustration with him, but he gets no service whatsoever. Madueke, I mean, there were fears that he tore his ACL. Luckily, he hasn't, but he's going to be out for 2 months.
Same for Sesko, Josh. Trust me, I feel the pain. Same for Sesko.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a born and bred goal scorer. He's still got 3 goals in his first 5 Premier League games with the lack of service that he's getting. And yet, this manager is refusing to play to his strengths. I guarantee you, once Kai Havertz is fit again, he's going to be our starting striker. Yep. He's going to be our starting striker. And me and Jack are going to have to suffer with it. So, yeah, can't wait. Cannot fucking wait. Well done. Well done, mate, honestly. Well done. 5 years without a trophy after spending £1 billion and having the best squad in the league. Very, very good. Very, very amazing.
Give Arteta a flipping statue. Just give him a statue. Absolute fraud.
Do you know what it is? Arsenal like the Statue of Liberty. Standing still, not moving forward.
It's literally given to Americans by the French. So yeah,
same old shit, same old second place.
That is a bar, Jack. That is a bar.
And you know what it is, bro. I don't think. I'll answer this comment. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal. Hear me out. I don't think you guys going into this game playing for the draw. The game plan killed the game plan that when City scored, that killed Arsenal's game plan.
We went to Anfield for the draw. Okay, we played against City hoping for another 1-0 win.
I don't think you were going to play for the draw of this game. I don't think Arsenal going into this game thinking going to draw. I thought they were going to win this game. You guys started off very, very well. It's just that one Man City counterattack killed you guys. That's why you played for the draw. I don't think you should have played for the draw still. You had so much time to go for the equalizer. But even then, the game plan, like I said, the game plan killed Arsenal's plan. The City's goal killed your game plan. City's game plan killed yours. And that's what Pep did. Pep basically said, "Do you know what? We're gonna sit back, hit them on the counter," and that's what he did. And Saliba couldn't track Haaland, and Haaland finished it easy, 1-0. Once Rangers and Haaland were in, I was like, "Yeah, that's just 1-0, surely." And then what do I know?
This comment is winning fuck all.
Not playing for the draw. Arsenal going into this game was not going to play for the draw. That's my opinion. I don't think you were playing for the draw, but in the end of the day, you did because you couldn't get past Pep and City. But sorry, bro, Josh, you want to say?
No, well, this cunt is winning fuck all. He's winning absolute fuck all again. It's going to be a waste of a year again. Go to Anfield, Liverpool, there for the taking, giving us too much respect. You start a midfield three of Rice, Zubimendi, Marino. Seriously. You go to Man City, ultra conservative lineup, at home against a wounded animal, and you're lucky to escape with a draw. Martinelli has saved this guy's ass twice in less than a week. And what's going to happen now? We're going to fucking beat Port Vale with our second string team. Whoopie fucking do. What happens next? We lose to Newcastle again. We beat Olympiacos. Whoopie fucking do. We go on a mazy little run. Oh, Lou, we're probably gonna win the league now. 23 years on. No more words. Brilliant. And then we fuck it about again. We get knocked out of the third round again. We get knocked out of the Champions League in the knockout stages. What is the point in this football club? What is the point in this manager? I'm fucking sick of it. Genuinely, Akivin, I'm sick of it. Yeah. Jack, I'm sick of it. Please, someone help me. We're doing the same thing over and over again. What is it Albert Einstein said? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. This manager needs to go into a psych ward because he's fucking out of it.
I went to this because you know what it is? Man United, when they lost the Europa League final, I felt like a small club because they were celebrating second place. And I said, the Europa League final didn't mean anything. Well, it was a final and we could have won a trophy. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's only ever final he made it to, by the way. He threw everything else. Bottled the FA Cup to Leicester City. Lost to Leicester City in the FA Cup. Could have made the final that year. Easily. Whoever Leicester played afterwards would have beaten them.
Listen, I wouldn't trust Arteta to walk my dog. Like, he's fucking useless.
Solskjaer built a good team. That's all he did. He built a good team. He didn't build a winning team. He built a good team that was good enough.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Yeah, I wonder. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Oh, but he won the COVID FA Cup 5 years ago. Whoopty fucking do. Man City are one trophy behind us. Their takeover was less than 20 years ago. They're one trophy behind us because we're fucking about with this camp. Yeah, okay. Well, that's 139 years of history wiped out once they overtake us, once they equal us. 139 years wasted. And it's not just Arteta, it's Wenger holding on to the job for a decade too long. It's the wilderness in the 60s, it's everything. Fucking cunts, man. For lot.
We're in the they should have shown the progression. I hear it. Arteta wants we have a striker suddenly starts 3 fridges in midfield. Never seen anything like this before. You commented this exactly on my chat earlier today as well, and I echo you, bro, 100%. But last season Arsenal won. We win against Madrid trophy. Well, there you go then. That's all they celebrated last season, beating Madrid. And then what happened afterwards? Got dumped out by PSG. Whoopie-doo. Liverpool looking vulnerable right now, but I think if Isak and Wirtz click in upcoming games, there's no competition for title race. Wirtz apparently was playing very well against Atletico. And you know what it is? People say Wirtz is bad, yeah, but if Liverpool are winning games like this, it means Wirtz is making an impact. It means these players are making an impact. Don't look at goals and assists. Impact is important as a player.
Him and Isak are only going to settle in as well.
Easily.
Liverpool have been really poor performance-wise. They've got 15 points out of 15.
Isak can do that, no problem. He has that trophy-winning mentality now. He won the League Cup against Liverpool as well last year. He has that winning mentality with him, so he can go to Liverpool. All of a sudden, he's there. Ekitike is bagging goals. Salah is going to get the assists. The midfield, Liverpool, Gravenberch, McAllister, Wirtz, Szoboszlai. Bro, and the Liverpool's defense, if they can step it up as well and not concede stupid goals. Hey, Liverpool gonna. I won't be surprised if they go invincible. And I hate to say this to you guys. I won't be surprised if they do go invincible this year.
It's what this club would deserve.
The
only bit of relevancy we're holding on to. I was hoping for City to win the game by the end because I was genuinely like, this is hopefully going to wake up a big portion of this fan base to what this manager really is. But Martinelli saved his ass again.
Sorry. Josh has mentioned on streams before that I think Arteta is the only reason why he's in the job is because he gets top 4 every single season. If he doesn't get top 4, he's sacked. Because the aim for Arsenal Football Club is to get Champions League. That's all they care about. They don't care about titles, whatnot. All that PR that came out at the start of the season about Arteta's last chance to win a trophy, bollocks. Nah. He's going to stay regardless. Josh Kroenke likes him. So he's not going to go anywhere. Can this possible if Pep leave the season and Arteta gets sacked can go to City? Nah.
Arteta is not going to be anywhere near the Manchester City job.
He will never go to City.
With any luck, he'll become Betis manager. That's his level. Fucking
respect Pellegrini. Respect Manuel Pellegrini. He's doing good job for them. Got them to a flipping Conference League final. Nah, he would not fit in our Betis. Flipping put him in like Alcocon or something like that.
Barcelona big.
Delusion, please. Do not give me this delusion about United winning.
Oh my!
It will never happen in a million fucking years. I won't be surprised if we never ever win a game at Anfield again. I will never be surprised if we go 10 years without winning another game at Anfield.
I'll try. We haven't won there in 13 years in the league.
We haven't won there since 2000. Rooney smash and grab winner. I think Glasner would take Arsenal to the next level. I think Glasner would be a good manager for you guys, actually. I think Glasner knows how to get over the line. I think he'll be. I'm not even taking the piss. I think he'll be a good manager for you guys. He'll be good.
To be fair, yeah, he did win a Europa League back in 2022 in the final against Rangers.
I read it already, bro. I said you're taking the piss, bro. You're taking the piss.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sanke, please can you please give us 3 European Cups, please? That'd be very nice.
just loan us the trophies in it. Loan us the trophies.
Loan us a trophy for a few seasons. You know what I mean? That'd be really good.
You beat Madrid though. I mean.
Oh fuck off!
We beat Madrid in the final. Then that's what matters. If we just do that sort of stuff and get to the Champions League semi-finals, just spoil it like we did against United.
You know what, Akavin?
Go on.
You know what, Akavin? This club was 14 minutes away from becoming European champions. And look at what this fan base has devolved into. 14 minutes away from being kings of Europe. And look at the fan base now.
Also, Wirtz at Leverkusen barely got any goals and assists from January to April. And look at the impact that he made for them. You know what I mean? He helped with them. But yeah. But Jack, you want to add into that as well? You want to add into Josh?
I don't have much of a thing, but I also just want to say Chloe Kelly should win a women's Ballon d'Or. I'm just saying that. Hey,
Proper player playing for a proper team under a proper manager.
yeah.
You take the women's manager, wouldn't you? Easily.
Yeah, Renée Slager.
Well, being serious, no, I wouldn't. I might over Arteta, might as well.
Would you take Serena Wiegmann?
I don't know. I'm not talking about Wiegmann. I'm talking about like Renée Slager or whatever her name
Nah,
is.
but the England manager. Would you
Oh,
take?
Wiegmann. Yeah. She's won. Was it like 3 women's Euros or something like that before she took over England? It was like she won it with the Netherlands, I think, in like 2017, on their own home turf as well and her native country. But like she won two Euros, 2 women's Euros, got to a World Cup final, and yes, they lost 1-0, but still, like it's an actual, it's a trophy and art. It's like Jesus Christ, sorry, my mind's just going.
Kelly's a European champion and a European champion.
She has to win it, surely.
I'll probably some female Barcelona player. I don't know.
Bon Mati probably again. I don't know. We'll see.
Slager is my manager. Joshua was completely fed up from Arteta. The frustration is oozing out. I could tell the frustration was oozing out from the weekend, bro.
Accurate. Even before the game, I was crushing out about this club. You know that. Like, mate, I don't know. You know what?
Sorry, go on.
No, don't worry about it. Listen, in terms of Man City, I was hoping they'd win it in the end because it would have been the perfect wake-up call for a big section of this fan base. They came and did what they had to do for 93 minutes. Unlucky goal to concede. You can tell that they don't normally play the defensive game because they were that high up after 93 minutes. So that's something Pep's going to have to drill into them. I do feel it's a transition year for Pep. I think he is leaning more towards the defensive side of the game. And at the end of the day, if there's one manager that can win trophies after adapting to a style of play so different from what he usually does, it's Pep Guardiola. So,
Arsenal need Ten Hag to win the league, says Bowen.
Jesus Christy.
He'll win
you a couple of trophies. He'll win you a couple of trophies, but he won't win you the league.
Yeah, we'll lose 7-0 to Spurs though, so I don't know. Swings and roundabouts.
It suits Haaland. It does actually. It does, to be fair. Joshua, what's your thoughts on Saliba linked to Madrid? He has like a 2-year on his contract.
Well, based on what I saw in that game, where he willingly kicked the ball out for Reigns' fake injury, he would not last a second in front of the Bernabeu crowd. And I said that in our group chat. You will not get anywhere at Real Madrid if you're as weak mentally as that. That fucking pissed me off there. That was one of the worrying things about our mentality yesterday. You're fucking 1-0 down against a title rival. Doesn't matter if one of their players is down. Referee hasn't stopped the game. You play to the whistle. You fucking bomb forward and try and get the equaliser. You don't fucking kick it out. Imagine if Real Madrid are 1-0 down to Barcelona and Saliba kicks the ball out because Yamal was driving on the floor.
Yeah.
He'd get booed into oblivion. And listen, he should go to Real Madrid to make the most out of his career. Because let's be honest, under this manager, to be honest, at this football club, he's going to win fuck all here. So, for his sake, I hope he does leave for Real Madrid because he's winning fuck all here. And Mosquera, I know it's early days, but he looks like a solid backup to him. So.
That's fair. Thoughts on obviously Eze starting on the bench. I mean, as predicted, he didn't bring Eze off. He brought Eze off the bench late. Saka being rushed back again. Do you know what it is with Arsenal? Whenever I hear a player back in training, it's like, yep, he's starting the next game already. He's not getting rest. He's starting the next game. Watch the first game, the first training session Kai Havertz is back. Watch him play a few minutes in the next game. I promise you. And I know it will. I know it triggers you right now with what I say, but watch, just watch. I just know this manager too well. This guy is ruining Saka. He's ruining Saka, bro. He's ruining the way Saka is playing. He's ruining the way Saka's fitness. He's running to the ground. Just like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did with Bruno Fernandes when he was at Man United. Bruno Fernandes played 90 minutes nearly every single game. Like, God knows how he didn't get injured. God knows how he didn't get injured. And
He threw Odegaard on at the San Siro last season after 1.5 training sessions. He threw Odegaard on. 1-0 down, crosses into the box.
Yep. Sorry. Same. Some Arsenal fans still back up to think because they're a world-class manager. Yeah, no, I don't.
Do not listen to these people. They may feel like the majority, but that's because they're on social media.
Also, sorry, Josh, I've one thing to say. If you want to learn what Lego head C word is, it's puta cabeza de Lego or something like that. Yeah.
If you put that in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy. Oh man.
Well, cabeza is like the cabeza and Lego were like the only only words I actually properly knew. To be fair.
Ten Hag will destroy Arsenal. But Trent was also doing Sami Uzi off on. Look at him, he's speaking Spanish about Ben Canate and Saliba. It's Duolingo on their phone. They will.
Puta cabeza de Lego.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, no, that's
Ten Hag in 3 years and left. Still, Arteta's making excuses. Pitch is different. The ball's different than his. CBS is winning an FA Cup and Carabao Cup in his last 6 to 7 years as manager. Talk. You know what I mean?
Oh, CVs. I think that's CV.
Oh, sorry, CVs. My
bad. No. Yeah.
Arteta will drop Gyökeres for Havertz. Yep, he will. He will, as Josh said. Arteta will ruin certain players' World Cup dreams next summer because of injuries. Odegaard will duck out of tackles because it's a World Cup year. Norway might qualify for it. So I won't be surprised.
Well, Norway are like top of their group as well as I'm in terms of qualifiers, and then Italy are like third. Another team's in second. I don't know who they are, to be fair, but yeah. Honestly, all these flipping gimmicks from Arteta. He literally won the FA Cup with Emery's squad. The only players he essentially brought in were like Pablo Mari, and I think that's the only. Oh yeah, and Cedric. Those are the only players he actually brought in, and now look where they are. I think Cedric plays for, I think it's like Benfica or something like that. I could be wrong, in like the Liga Portuguesa, and then Pablo Mari. I can't remember if he's still in Italy or not playing there, but yeah. There's no excuse that can be made. There's no excuse that can be made for this team when, obviously, as we mentioned, like spent $1 billion. Like, can we just move on? Can we just move on to like the next match? Like, Jesus Christ.
We'll let Akavan have a moment to shine for Chelsea again.
Yes, bro. Tell him, bro. We beat Pakistan twice, bro. Tell him, bro. We shat on Pakistan again. Fuck him. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. But anyways. But yeah, I'm so happy that India won against Pakistan anyways. But yeah, guys, hit the like button, sub to the channel, 15 likes on the video, 8 subs to 450. Let's get there, people.
Just want to say one more thing.
Go on. Sorry. Of course.
Sorry.
No.
Just want to add one more thing. Yeah, sorry, Pablo Mari, yeah, he plays for Fiorentina. I think he joined them last season or something like that. And speaking of Pakistan, do you know who their national team's manager is?
We're not done yet, bro.
Do you know who their national team's manager is for Pakistan?
Who?
Really nice sort of player. Played for Peru and Newcastle. Norberto Solano. Yeah, he joined them recently.
It's Pakistan.
Yeah, for Pakistan. Yeah. And he also coached their like under 23s for whatever qualifiers are coming up. But yeah, just want to put that out. I learned from a magazine I saw that I was reading like a few days ago. So yeah.
Next game we're gonna talk about Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. Oh man, I can't lie to you. That was a nervy ending, and I have mixed emotions about this game. I'm very happy that we won, because I was a very nervy ending to the game. As per usual, Manchester United always give me these nervy endings for no fucking reason, right? But the fact that I also got my prediction correct, and we won the game. I will take 3 points every single day. And the Chelsea meltdown in the past few days, bro, I can't lie, it's been funny. The Chelsea meltdown has been hilarious in the last few days. Just watching these Chelsea fans cry about that game was funny. Watching Matisse, all these guys. But listen, at the end of the day, Chelsea is still a better team than us. I'm not even gonna, sugarcoat it. They're still a much better team than us. This was a one-off, in my opinion. All right, but I can't lie to you, man. We do not know how to attack. For real. Chelsea are down to 10 men. You're going to halftime 2-0. Yes, we also had 10 men towards the end of the first half. But come on. How many chances did we have to go and score 3 or 4 or 5? Ahmad, it's time I talk about you, my friend. You're still one of my favorite players, don't get me wrong, but performances in the last few games, you've been anonymous. You've been anonymous in the last few games, my friend. Yeah? Ahmad. Yeah. I think he needs to be dropped against Brentford. He needs to be dropped against Brentford. I love Ahmad, but he needs to be dropped. He cannot play wing back. He cannot play attack. He cannot play right attacking midfield. How many chances did we have? The cross to Sesko. Oh my day! I keep talking about Sesko. Sesko is opening the box. Service to Sesko. That was a cross right there for Sesko. He crossed it to him. He heads it in the back of the net. Open net 3-0. Why are you taking so long to cross the ball? Just cross it. It's right there. It's right there. Cross it. A bicycle kick towards the end. What are you doing? Why are you trying these bicycle kicks?
Did it at the Etihad as well.
Exactly. And what was that defending for the goal as well for Chelsea's goal, man? What was that defending for the Chelsea goal, man? Terrible. And it gave me these nervy 17 minutes for absolutely no fucking reason. Once again, Ruben Amorim, bro. You know what it is? He's not one that I would hope we lose on purpose and get sacked. I'm Amorim out, yeah. But I don't want us to purposely lose games for him to get sacked. It's not 10 hard no more. You know what I mean? We beat Chelsea. I'm fine with it. I'm happy. If we'd have beaten Chelsea under 10 hard, I'd be like, hey, you know what? I want 10 hard gone. This is, what it is? Ruben Amorim. I don't hate the guy. I don't rate him as a manager. But whatever it is, got 3 points. That's all I can take, really. It's not an impressive performance, but it's a good performance, not impressive. It's a good but not so impressive, if you know what I mean. It's not one of those games where, you hope Man United lose on purpose. Nah. Beat Chelsea, move on. 3 points, collect, go. Go to Brentford away next week. Beat him. Get another 3 points there. Sunderland at home, 3 points there as well. Got to get 9 points in these next 3 games. Sorry, these next 2 games, it has to be 9 out of 9 international since Man City. Since I lost to Man City, I need 6 points in the next 2 games. Otherwise, get out. Sorry, we're level with Chelsea, or not level. We're 2 points off Chelsea. Level with City, 8 off Liverpool, 2 off Arsenal. So
You'd be level on points with us if Bruno Fernandes scored his penalty.
Yep, we'd be ahead of you.
Fucking embarrassing.
Right. You're right. Yeah, we'd be level with you guys. And have we gotten a point against you on opening day as well? Because I wouldn't say it was amazing, but we deserve to get at least a point.
No.
I do not know how to attack, and it's really concerning. It's very, very concerning. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's very concerning that we don't know how to attack. This is why I keep talking about chances, creating chances, being the most irrelevant shit ever. It's so irrelevant that we can pass the ball to a player who can shoot at the edge of the box, but we can't provide for Sesko, who's opening the box for a header. That's why we don't score goals. We waste chances. 4-on-3 against Man City last week. 1 counter attack. 4-on-3. Pass it to the right hand side. Pass it to the left, man. This same again. One open pass to the man who was wide open on his side. That's 1-0. Oh, sorry, that's 3-0. We could have won this game 5-1. Casemiro's yellow card, I'm sorry, that is not a second yellow card. Debate me all you like. That is not a second yellow card. That was never a second yellow card. That was a foul, but that was not a second yellow card. I'm sorry. That was never in a million years a second yellow card. People can debate me all they like. I don't care. That is not a second yellow card. That's not a foul.
I don't think VAR can intervene to.
They did once.
Is that right?
They did once when Lindelof got second yellow carded against Wolves in the FA Cup in 2019. I remember that. It got overturned. But now they can't overturn it for some reason. God knows why. God knows why they can't overturn it no more. You know what I mean? But anywho, that's just me in it. But yeah, Man United, 3 points. We move. Not the greatest performance. Good performance, not the greatest, but good enough. Got the win, 2-1. We move on. Chelsea fans, I still rate your team. I still think you're a good team. Don't get it twisted. But losing to Man United and Maresca making those substitutions at the start of the game is a disgrace. Subbing off Cole Palmer, subbing off Cucurella, subbing off Esteval, you've thrown away the game for Chelsea. If Chelsea would have had more attackers on the pitch, it could have ended 2-2. This game could have ended 2-2, in my opinion. The red card for me, clear red card. No one can argue about that. Last man, goal scoring opportunity, last man tackle, spot on. But the fact that Man United need to rely on 10 men to score a goal is sad. It's really, really sad. It's very, very concerning. If we have to rely on 10 men to win a game like that, I'm sorry, you are in the mud. You are absolute. You're only gonna You're only going to down that hill when you're playing 11 men versus 11 men. This was 10v10 with their goalkeeper gone and our defensive midfielder gone. And that's what people asking where was Kobe, where was Ugarte, why Ugarte came on. We needed to bring on Ugarte, and I don't take and the is Ugarte, right? I understand why we subbed him on, because he was a defensive midfield sub. You needed to bring on a defensive midfielder. Because we don't have one. We got one sent off. So you have to sacrifice a player and bring a defensive midfielder on. And Mbeumo, really good performance. Good performance from De Ligt as well. De Ligt defended very, very well. Man, top quality defender, De Ligt is. People don't rate him. People say, "Oh, he's shit." No, he's not. He's not. He's one of our best performers on a weekly basis. Yeah, he should be. In my opinion, he should be the next captain. He should be the next captain, De Ligt, in my opinion. But that's just me. That's just what I think. But big up to Stephanie. Hope you're well. Chelsea without Cole Palmer are toothless. Yep, they are. Cole Palmer's injured and has to be subbed off. I didn't hear anything about that, bro. Didn't hear anything about that. Palmer was injured and Cucurella needed rest, but other sub was a disgrace. Yeah, Esteval was awful. And Pawan's a Chelsea fan. He can tell me firsthand on this one. Well, a win's a win, but a midfield is garbage. Facts, bro. Midfield is garbage. No matter how you criticize Bruno, that MF always turns up steps up for you. If you sell, there's no one you can trust in the team. Well, you can always buy new players. The money you're getting in. Alex Albon, science getting the appointment before you can ride him. Big up to you, Kai. Big up to you, bro. Let me get to the last comment and then we'll move on. Great pronunciation, Jack. It was from the earlier one.
Pronunciation
also on Netflix FC. Thank you.
Well,
Joe.
I fucking hate Evra, but he's correct. There's nothing I can say against him. I can't stand the guy, but he's correct. No offense, Ackerman.
No. You have every right to hate him. He used to destroy Arsenal.
Twat.
Not wrong. I also just want to make one more comment about what I said earlier.
Yeah, go on.
Cedric Soares, he doesn't actually play for like a team in a Liga Portuguesa. He plays for Serie A team Sao Paulo in a Brazilian Serie A, should I say? So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Yeah.
De Ligt and Masraoui, top signings for United. Very inconsistent performances from both. Yep, very consistent and top quality as well.
Can I just say this? When you've spent upwards of £2 billion in a 3-year period, and your starting goalkeeper is Robert Sanchez, serious questions.
You're only asking yourself to down that hill.
And I think Maresca shat himself a little bit with the substitutions. I feel he really, really panicked. listen, only one sub was needed. Chelsea could have still got something out of that game. And after Casemiro's red, that made it a lot harder for Manchester United than it needed to be. I mean, Chelsea could have easily still got a point out of this game and kept their unbeaten run going. But as it is, they're without a win in 3 games. They've lost their last 2, albeit against tough away sides. They're going to need to bounce back. And on paper, they've got the easiest fixture list out of all the big 6 clubs. They should have taken a lot more than 8 points out of it. A lot more. A hell of a lot more. They should be on about 13 points now. I expected them with a £1.5 billion outlay to beat Crystal Palace and Brentford away. I expected them to get a point at Old Trafford at least. I was aware of their poor record at Old Trafford, but I still think they should have got something out of it. And listen, I know Chelsea fans don't take kindly to when you're not lavishing praise upon them, but this is just what I see. How is Robert Sanchez your starting goalkeeper? He's cost you your point today, yesterday, or day before, whatever. Cole Palmer, listen, if he's injured after 20 minutes, why is he starting the game? Seems like poor management from Maresca there. Tyrick George didn't do anything when he came on. I swear Maresca was talking to Garnacho for about 10 minutes on the subs bench, only to bring Tyrick George on instead. So I'm not too sure what's happening there. Like I said, I just think Maresca completely threw a point away from Chelsea there. And Chelsea fans have every right to be angry about him.
Yep. Arsenal seem like they bottled the league again. Couldn't win against the mediocre, shitty side. Well, we couldn't win as well, bro. Well, we're mediocre too. Penders will come back next season. Don't know what you're on about. Penders. Chelsea's next 2 Premier League games are both at home, Brighton and Liverpool. Okay, then.
Okay, yeah, long day.
That is tough. If they don't beat Brighton and Liverpool, long day for these man. Because you know what it is, if we beat Sunderland and we beat Brentford in our next 2 games, and Chelsea drop points against Brighton, we're above Chelsea in the league already. Almost, we'll be level on points, but even then, like, come on, Chelsea should win against Brighton. If they don't win, then it's panic stations for them. But I want to hear your thoughts on the game, guys, on the United Chelsea game. If you might watched it.
The United Chelsea game?
Yeah.
Well, I've said my bit. Jacques, go ahead.
I didn't watch it, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but like to be honest, United needed a 3 points. Like they needed to actually bounce back, and as you mentioned about like the subs early in the game, like Maresca had a bit of a sting. Maresca had a stinker, and yeah, just I don't have much else to say. Let's be real. I don't have much else to say.
Same, bro. Thought Chelsea was going to come back as well, man. Big up to you, bro.
Say, Bruno Fernandes, he does step up for United more often than he doesn't. I think even that, you criticise Bruno a lot, but you can't fault that. You know what I mean?
His performances have been subpar this season, bro. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, I understand. But Casemiro, I know he scored the second, but he made that way too hard for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand it probably shouldn't have been a second yellow, but his first yellow was daft anyway. I mean, okay, you don't play for Real Madrid, you're not going to get away with that, mate. Come on.
Thoughts on the United performance? So, I mean, you talked about Chelsea, but did you mention Man United as well?
Well, Manchester United, I feel like when the opposition goes down to 10 men after 5 minutes, if you're not dominating play, then there's something seriously wrong. At least you guys managed to impose yourselves in the first half. You should have added to your goals in the second. I think Petrovic made a really good save from Fernandes in the second, but then Chalobah scores at the other end, and it's a way too tense 17 minutes than it needed to be. It just shows how much of a work in progress United are, that they can't capitalise to the fullest extent, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you. We got 2-0 after the sending off, to be fair. The sending off was, it actually happened before. The sending off happened before the obviously the goals. Then we got our red card, and then all of a sudden Chelsea got back into the game. Chelsea started growing in confidence, and that's what happened. I was worried that Chelsea would equalize. Once they scored that goal in the 79th minute, oh my days! You guys don't know those 17 minutes how stressful they were. It's typical Man United, bro. It's typical Man United. But whenever I watch these games, why are we always trying to cling on? Why can't we just fucking attack?
Yeah, we've all had games like that.
Chelsea have 10 men. Attack them. Hit them on the break. Or are you too fucking slow that you couldn't go in for?
All clubs have games like that, Akvin. I remember when Arsenal were supposed to finish in the top 4 under Arteta. We played Leeds at home. I'm sure Jack will remember this. We were 2-0 up inside 10 minutes and kept the brace. And then Leeds get a player sent off a few minutes afterwards. So we're playing about 75 odd minutes against 10 men, having been 2-0 up. And yet we still nearly let a 2-goal lead slip. So listen, Akvin, you're not the only one who's experienced it. You know?
Exactly, King Khan. This one's spot on. Because our midfield is garbage. Exactly, it is garbage, bro. Madueke after 6 weeks with a knee injury, that's not good. That means Saka is back right wing, not fully fit. And Saka's rushed back as well.
I think Darwin will play against Port Vale, but yeah, Saka will play half at St James's Park.
Neri should play some more games as well.
Yes, but Arteta's not going to.
Yeah, and that Madueke
he would have rather had a Partey, Rice, Jorginho midfield against the likes of Spurs and City, I think. Oh no, he put Trossard in the middle ahead of Wanyeri. You know what I mean? Last season when Odegaard was out, Wanyeri is hardly going to see minutes. So sad reality.
But yeah, that's the Man United
Wait.
Yeah, go on. Of course. Go on.
So I just want to point out, just add to the sort of thing that Joshua was mentioning about the Arsenal Leeds match back in like 2022, because I had an inkling there was Duke Ayling who was sent off, and that was the case. And Diego Llorente, I think that's his name, from a Real Madrid player. He got a goal back for Leeds 6 minutes in. So yeah.
See, Akvin, you're not the only club that nearly bottles 2-goal leads against 10 men.
Josh, if we lose to Port Vale, that should be something.
AFC always, he should have been sacked after losing at home to Burnley in December 2020. He should have been chased outside North London, outside N5, after we lost to Villarreal. None of this Port Vale crap. Like Port Vale, yeah, we're going to win. Yeah, I'm fairly confident in saying that. Even if we don't win, he's still going to be in the job. He's not going to get sacked, man. This is poison chalice that we have with this manager in charge. He should have been sacked long before we got to play Port Vale this season.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. Next game, we're going to talk about Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Have you might watched that game? I only watched a bit of it
because I was working the Brighton game, and that was on the concourse. From what I've heard, Liverpool struggled. I think it was Darren England who was the ref. He was quite lenient towards, extra time and what have you. David Moyes was unhappy. Grealish was unhappy at full time. I thought I saw him squaring up to the ref. At the end of the day, Liverpool grinding out another win. They're not playing well, but they're only going to get better. If you see Arne Slot at finals, his team's always started performing a lot better in the second half of the season. So, listen, I feel like title 21 is probably on its way. Liverpool, they've played poorly for a good portion of their games this season, and they're still 15 out of 15. They're still got 3 points in the Champions League.
Yeah, bro. This reminds me. Sorry to cut in. This reminds me so much of their first Premier League title when they started the year off 5-5. Remember when they went on like that run and then they played Man United and then they dropped points after 16 games. 16 games? No, 16. They went like 16 games unbeaten or something like that in all comps, if I'm not mistaken. And then they dropped points to Man United. Was the first. They won 16 games in a row.
No, they lost to Napoli in their first group stage game.
Talking about the year that they won the league the first time, the Premier League season.
Yeah, no,
League.
they lost to Napoli in their first group stage game.
Do you know what?
Liverpool.
In the league, I think they went 24 league games, 23 wins, 1 draw, and that was at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, yeah. But they hadn't
Yeah.
won there in 2013. That was the last time they won there. Liverpool's off the ball movement is scary. Yep, it is. Your view on Dorgu versus Chelsea. Big up to you, GK. We couldn't cross the ball. I like Dorgu, right? I'm one of those people that I actually rate him, but I just think he just needs to cross the ball better. But I think in due time, I think he'll get there. He'll get there. Liverpool haven't even got out of second gear. They don't need to.
It's going to look scary.
Mentality. Pretty much, exactly. Like Bowen says, pretty much Champions mentality. They went back to the midfield of last season for the derby. Okay. Jack, you want to say
Yeah, they dropped first for that game.
I've got nothing else to say, to be fair. I've got nothing else to say.
I watched a bit of the game.
Yeah.
And Liverpool deserved to win.
Everton played well, and they should have got something out of it. But missed quite a few chances. And at the end of the day, Liverpool are ruthlessly efficient. That's how I would describe Arne Slot at Liverpool. Ruthless efficiency. You saw their league title last season. Like, no pretty, like, not necessarily a pretty way of playing, not too defensive, not too attacking. Just defensively solid, attackingly competent. Offensively competent, I should say. And they steamrolled their way to a league title. Full credit to Arne Slot. Full credit to Liverpool. I started liking Arne Slot after he beat United at Old Trafford. Not just because he beat United at Old Trafford, but also the Sky Sports interview after the game. Incredibly insightful, and I knew that Liverpool had a good manager there.
Yep. He read 10 off tactics like a book. He read it like a book. No chemistry with Kirk Cares every time he overlaps. He's talking about Gakpo. But
Gakpo.
yeah. Liverpool played all right. I mean, for the first half. I mean, Everton did have a few, but Liverpool finished their chances. Ekitike, and Gravenberch, really nice finish. So, I mean, Liverpool deserved to win their games. Liverpool deserved to get 3 points in a Merseyside derby. They needed to win because if Everton were the first team to draw points, Liverpool would be going out for blood. Especially that Man United game is going to be a big, if they can get over that line, if they can beat United in that game. Trust me, we could just hand them the title already. We could hand them the league already. United need to win that game, or stop them from winning the league. Stop them, make them drop points. Our last 2 games at Anfield, 0-0, 2-2. We got lucky in the 0-0, but last year we deserved to win, in my opinion. But anywho,
how pathetic is it that a team is 5 points clear in September?
8 points clear of us already.
5 points clear of everyone in September.
Yeah.
After 5 games. That is insane. Like, it's looking like it's going to be 1920 all over again. I must be honest.
Noni's playing good, but to unlock his full potential, they need Jackson.
Pound's on a fucking troll here. Who does he support? Who do you support, Pound?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, he's a Chelsea.
That's why he was saying. That's why he was saying something like this. Hold on.
Can I just say the live chat's been fantastic today?
No, it has been fantastic. And make sure you guys hit the like button, please, people. Sub to the channel. We're 8 subs away from 450. So, guys, keep subbing to the channel. Keep liking the video. 15 likes on the video. Josh will be uploading very, very soon. You know what I mean?
With the help of Jack.
Yeah.
Big up Jack as well.
Dream Jura.
Soboslai was helping Bradley cover Grealish, so doesn't get caught out of position. Chelsea could sell San to Arteta. That's messed. That's mad. That's mad. Next game we'll talk about Brighton Tottenham. Josh, take it away, bro.
Brighton Spurs. Brighton bottled the 2-goal leads. I didn't get to see much of the game. I was on the turnstiles, and to be honest, I don't really know much of what actually happened. I don't know if you two have seen seen highlights of it since, but for me personally, I think it sounded like Spurs were the better team. They were piling on pressure. It sounded like a good game altogether. Like I said in the preview, I don't understand why this was a 3 o'clock kickoff. This seems like prime television viewing. You know, you're looking to wind down on a Sunday night, Brighton Tottenham goal fest. Happens every season. I don't get why they still go on. It's weird.
I didn't watch the game, so I couldn't really can't really give my thoughts on that.
Did you see it, Jack?
Yeah, did you watch the game, bro? Brighton Tottenham.
Or like match of the day highlights?
No.
Bournemouth 0, Newcastle 0. Nothing to talk about there. Fulham beat Brentford 3-1. Sunderland drew Aston Villa. Aston Villa are in trouble, man. They're in trouble. I can't lie to you. Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1, West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2, Wolves 1, Leeds United 3. Obviously, Leeds got their first win.
Wolves feel like a shambles at the minute. Leeds, I've got to be fair play to Daniel Farke. He's started really well for Leeds here, I feel. Got a win in their first game, held Newcastle to a draw. Was very, very unlucky not to draw at Craven Cottage either, which isn't an easy place to go. We all know that. And also, winning over Molineux, listen, that was a potential relegation 6-pointer there. And they passed it with flying colours, so fair play.
Jack, anything to add?
Give me a sec. Sorry, I just need to cough.
No worries, bro. No worries. You're good.
Villa, Wolves, and West Ham. They're looking like they're in trouble, and it is really weird to just imagine the fact that Sunderland they're in the top half, Leeds not too far away from them, and then you also got Burnley in mid-table or so, and you wouldn't have expected thus far. And I'm not trying to jinx any of the teams. You wouldn't have expected Sunderland to be doing this well so far. Like, okay, yeah, they lost to Burnley a couple of weeks ago, and they ground out 3-0 win against West Ham. Like, you wouldn't expect this to happen. You wouldn't expect this to happen at all. And I'd say out of like the teams that are in like the bottom half right now, West Ham are probably the most most like shambolic team thus far. I'd say like Graham Potter generally needs to go. He needs to go, and they'll probably bring in Nuno, but I think that might be a bit unrealistic. But like they need a new manager. They need a new system that's actually going to bring them forwards. Like they brought in Jean-Claire Todibo in the summer from Nice on a permanent transfer after they loaned him in last season. What has he been doing so far? Like they got a good attacking like mix. They got Bowen, Paqueta, Somerville on the bench to help them out. Like they got a good squad, but their manager is utterly useless. Their manager needs to go back to Ostersund when just like how he beat Arsenal back in like the Europa League back in 2017-18 or something like that. Like he needs to go to like an actual. I'm not trying to like belittle the Swedish league or any of the Nordic leagues, but he should go back to managing there instead of being at big West Ham or like when he was absolutely crap at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
And he's living off of Brighton hype. That's literally what it is. He's living off of Brighton hype. That's all it is. Like he needs to go big time. He needs to go. Him and Arteta can bugger off with each other.
Valid.
That's all we have for I think Premier League results.
Or can I just say again, puta cabeza de Lego. Moving on.
Yeah.
FPL, lads. FPL.
Oh.
I made 2 transfers, as you guys have seen in the group chat. I've taken out Matt Sells because under Ange's system, under his management, Nottingham Forest are going to keep far less clean sheets than he did last year. And I transferred out Morgan Rogers because he's been shit so far with Jack Grealish. Because I feel they have Burnley at home, and I feel another brace of assists coming up, like he did against Wolves and Brighton, I think. Yeah. Other than that, it's the same. And I've made Haaland my captain because I think they're playing. Actually, no, I think Man City are playing Burnley at home. I think Everton have got a favourable game at home as well.
Oh yeah. You should definitely captain Erling Haaland for that game. We will get into that as time is closer. As for myself, Sells, Gabriel, Van de Ven, Cucurella, Ronaldo. Sells got me 3 points. Gabriel got me 2 points. Van de Ven got me 1. Cucurella got me 0. Ronaldo got me -2 because of the red card. It's a shame. I got Steve on the bench. He got me 4 points, but oh well. Ndiaye got me 6. Mo Salah got me 10. Captain. Kudos got me 7. Rangers got me 9. Haaland got me 9. Would have been 18. João Pedro got me 2. And bench, Keller 1, Menu 1, Esteve 1, Esteve 4, Guayu 0. Jack, what about you, bro?
I'm having to update the app, so I cannot check a lot right now. But I saw that he got me 6 points, 7 points for Palace win. Ezra, I actually vice captain him, so I'm not sure how many points he got me. Gyökeres, I captain him. And also, I've got I got a -4 point deduction because I used a wild card last week, and I only had 2 free transfers, and I took out Saka for Grealish. I took out, I can't remember who it was. I think I brought in Semenyo, and then there was I took out Saka because I already had 3 Arsenal players on my team. Gabriel. Sorry, no, that's literally just one player. So Gabriel Raya and Gyökeres.
Luis Enrique has won Coach of the Year, by the way. Just to quickly interrupt, Luis Enrique has won the
deserved.
So it means that Dembele could still win.
Well, he should still win. I don't think there's much debate.
Yeah,
apart from against other PSG players who are also Portuguese.
Yeah.
We have Indian Scouser. Make sure you guys sub to Indian Scouser as well, people who haven't done so already. Sub to Scouser.
We spoke about Liverpool earlier on.
Ballon d'Or is complete BS. No one takes it seriously anymore. Yep, facts.
Unless an Arsenal player wins it, I don't care about it.
Popularity contest. And Serena Wiegmann won the Women's Coach of the Year as well. Over
Renée Sledger's role.
Yeah. But anywho, that's all we have for today. I mean, bless up, bro. Sub to Indian Scouser, people, you haven't done so already. And I think we're going to wrap it up here, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button or sub to the channel. 15 likes on the video. 8 subs to 450, guys. 8. Come on. Let's get there before next week. Before the end of this week, guys. Because, as you know, I would love to get to 500 before my birthday, which is in a couple weeks. So would love to get there. So, people, keep you doing that. Josh and Jack, what do you guys got coming up? You guys got anything? You guys got any shows that anyone has, arranged a show with you guys or something? Since they watch in sports a lot, they'd be like, these two are talented. They want to bring you on. Anyone message you asking for a show?
Not yet.
No, as far as we're aware, no.
Listen, I'm happy with my contract at AN Sport.
There's no contract. It's a lifetime contract, my G.
Yeah.
Lifetime contract.
That's how it should be.
Moving up Todd Bowley.
Yes, sir. But it's been a good talk. It's been a good talk full of rants and everything like that.
Listen, I just want to say thank you, Akevin, for allowing me on this channel so often, because this is a way for me to vent about my football club. It's basically my therapy as far as football's concerned. And I'm sure it is for Jack as well, and whoever else appears on your football channel.
It's a good social event in a sense, as well.
Big ups to everyone who's tuned in. Big ups to Bowen, Monkey D. Luffy, Indians.
AFC always, by the way, incredibly good comments in the live chat.
Stephanie, Kai Talks All Sports was here. Sankit was here. Random Man was here. Augustia was here for a bit. And that's all we have, people. all we have.
I'd also like to point out, unlike BAFTV pussies, yeah, I'm calling them out. They do this sensationalist bullshit. No, we properly dissect what's going on. We don't do that sort of like Arteta in sort of crap. So any other sort of like channels who just back the manager after they spend £1 billion over the course of 5 years, you can piss off. That's what I say.
Oh, and a quick plug here. I'm thinking about starting a new website, a new like a new blog website or whatever. Because I noticed that a lot of Arsenal-related websites, a lot of Arsenal-related blogs, consistently back the manager because they're coerced by the club, they're paid by the club, and they're influenced by Arteta himself to constantly back him. I'm not going to have that. So that should be starting up soon. Anyone else is welcome to read it. Anyone else is welcome to write their own articles on there. Yeah, again, same with the YouTube videos. It's a work in progress, but I'll plug it a few more times on this channel. If that's okay.
The mutants, AFTV can fuck off with them. To be fair, a lot of AFTV have been have been complaining about the game as well, especially Yardman. Big up to Yardman, and he was talking about the game as well. You know what I mean? But yeah,
big up Dan Potts as well.
Dan Potts as well. I'll watch this video. But the Ballon d'Or is going on right now. I'm gonna go watch it. You man, everyone in the chat, and everyone, Josh and Jack, take care. We're out, people. Peace and love as always. Have a great day.
Oh, wait a minute. One last thing. Pulsa cabeza de Lego.
Buenos dias a todos.
Lays out, Ineos out. I'm still out. We're out.
Arsenal out.